So guys, you are watching another edition of the Black Stars series live here on Sports Corner GH. My name is Adam. Now you know that the Black Stars are going to resume their World Cup 2026 qualifiers next month in June, playing 2 games, one against Mali in Bamako and another game against Central African Republic here in Ghana. So far, Ghana has played 2 games, one against Madagascar where we won by 1-0 and another one against Comoros where we lost by 1-0. And then when we began this series, I talked about the goalkeepers. If you have not watched the video yet, check the link in the description to watch the full length of that video. But what I said was that the likes of Richard Ofori and Jojo Walakot should be out of the Black Stars for this particular World Cup qualifiers, so that we can bring in goalkeepers from the Ghana Premier League who have had experience playing in Africa. The likes of Kofi Bao of Samatex doing so, or Frederick Asari, Felix T, Solomon Agbesi, they should be incorporated into the Black Stars squad because I believe they can do more. Now, in today's video, we are going to focus on the defenders, and I'm going to talk about defenders who I believe should be on Otto Addo's final squad for the World Cup qualifiers, and also players who I believe that, it's high time they either hang their boot or get playing time in their club side so that they can earn a call-up back to the Black Stars. So guys, that is what we are going to do today. Like this video, subscribe, and turn on notification. Shout outs to all the names here. If your name is here, and say a very big thing, thank you to you. Continue to support the channel. Continue to like our videos and comment under them. Thank you very much. Quickly, let's jump into it. And I want to begin with Alexander Djiku, the Black Star centre back. See, let's be very honest. During the AFCON, which player would you say did so well aside Mohammed Kudus? It would be Alexander Djiku. That's based on what I saw, because he was one player that was very aggressive, had a voice at the back line. He was a leader at the back line there. And I believe that if you're going to play a World Cup qualifier like this, we need a key player like that, Alexander Djiku. At club side, he plays regularly for Fenerbahce. Now he's even being used as a number 6, as a DM for Fenerbahce. And Fenerbahce's last game, he scored a goal. A very brilliant goal, a very nice goal. He normally doesn't score a lot of goals, but then when he decides to score a goal, it's a banger. So guys, if you are looking for a centre-back, I believe should have a spot in Otto Addo's final squad for this World Cup qualifiers, I believe Alexander Djiku would be the first pick. The next player would be Edmund Adu. And I know most of you would be asking why I'm including Edmund Adu to centre-backs and defenders. Now, when Otto Addo came back the second time, and we played against Nigeria and then Uganda during the last, the last game the Black Star played, Edmund Adu played as a centre-back. And he did it very well. He performed very well. And I won't be surprised if Otto Addo wants to reward him with another call-up and use him as a backup centre-back. Now, the reason why I'm saying this is that when he was playing as a midfielder, most of us were not impressed. But then when he was converted from a midfielder to a centre-back, he impressed us, especially with his passing. He knows how to pass. And these are players we call a ball-playing defender. Like, he knows how to pass as a centre-back. But then as a midfielder, his decision-making while being very poor at one time or most of the times when he played games for the Black Stars. So he's one player I'm going to put in the list as a surprise factor. So if you see him and a call-up to the Black Stars, and if you see him playing as a centre-back, do not be surprised, because Otto Addo has used him in that position and he has excelled. The third player would be Muhamed Salisu. Now with Muhamed Salisu, you and I know that, it's been a love and hate affair between Salisu and Ghanaians just after the AFCON, because of some of his utterances. But then we know that he has the quality. We know that he's one player that when he's fit on any day should be starting for the Black Stars. We saw him at the World Cup. We saw him when he was playing in the English Premier League. Even at Monaco, when he recovered from injury, he was playing very well. But then quite of late, he has been, having a bit of, injuries here and there. One time he's fit, another time he's injured. And even at Monaco, he's hardly getting playing times. He starts games today, the next day he's on the bench. You get what I'm trying to say. It's like they're trying to manage him very well so that he doesn't get another injury again. And that is where my problem comes with Muhamed Salisu. But aside that, he's a very good player. And I believe that on any day, if he's fit, I'll always pick Muhamed Salisu to be in the Black Star squad for this particular World Cup qualifier. The next player would be Nathaniel Amartey. I'm going to be very honest with this. I know most of you will not like it, but I believe that Nathaniel Amartey should be excused out of the Black Star squad for this particular World Cup qualifiers. The reason being that, 1, he hardly gets playing time at his club side. 2, at the AFCON, it was evident that he wasn't in the plans of Coach Chris Hughton. And even when we played during the international break, he still wasn't around. And I believe that other players are taking the opportunity to prove themselves in the Black Star squad. So it's just high time that, we allow him to focus on his club side and get minutes. If he starts performing very well, we bring him back. Yes, he has the experience and everything, but then guess what? We want to win games. We want to go to the World Cup. So experience is not enough. I'm sorry. We need your form. We need quality to help us get there. So Nathaniel Amartey, I'm sorry, he shouldn't be part of the squad for the World Cup qualifiers. The next player would be Nicolas Opoku. With Nicolas Opoku, with his club side, he's performing very well. He has good ratings for a club side. He plays for Ems in the French League 2. He's doing so well. But with the Black Stars, his performance has been inconsistent. One time he's doing so well, another time he's not doing so well. For a player that has a physique like that, his height, he should be bringing that kind of presence into the Black Star squad. But then I'm not going to blame him too much, because every single time he started for the Black Stars, he was being paired with different defenders. So every single time he's playing with another defender, and then the communication and then the cohesion has not been really great. But I believe that he could be a very good sub for the Black Stars to be on the bench, because you see, your team is as good as your bench. And with the center backs we have, most of them normally get injured. Salisu, Djiku, you hear them getting injured here and there. And I believe it's good to have Nicolas Opoku on your team, on your standby list, just in case. So I believe, would be on my standby list. But if I see him in the squad, I won't be surprised. He's good. Will be a very good squad player. The next player would be Kassim Adams. Now with Kassim Adams, he does not really play for his club side, Hoffenheim, in the German Bundesliga. But then normally as a call up to the Black Stars, if there's any injury of that sort, you see him and call up to the Black Stars. But then I believe that, Charlie, if there's no injury there, he should stay far away from the Black Stars. Charlie, we really want to win games. The World Cup qualifiers, we really want to win games. We need to bring our key players. Very, very important. The next player would be Nathaniel AJ. Now, Nathaniel AJ ended the call up to the Black Stars during the international break, but then he was not able to honor that call up. But then I believe that he's one player going forward who will be our future of our centre backs. And he has played through the ranks. The Ghana junior national team, Nathaniel AJ, has played through the ranks. So it's high time we reward him with a promotion to the Black Stars. He plays for Laurent in the French League 1. He's doing so well. He's playing regularly. He's fit. He has the presence, his tall. And I believe that he has the experience to play the Black Stars. So if there is any player who I believe should be part of Otto Addo's squad list for the World Cup qualifiers, Nathaniel AJ would be my best pick. The next one will be Abdul Majeed. With Abdul Majeed, his situation is like a love and hate affair again once more. One time he gets called up, he decides not to come. Another time he gets the call up, shows up, but then doesn't play. That is why the player nowadays, when he gets the call up, he doesn't want to come. He wants to focus on getting game minutes with his club side. With the club side, usually he's playing and getting good ratings with Rayo Volcano. He's getting good ratings there. He's playing very well. And I just pray that if Otto Addo can give him a call up, at least he should get game minutes. Because every single time Abdul Majeed comes to the Black Star squad, he gets 0 minutes, which is very sad, which will even make any player reject a call-up. So, guys, this would be my own takes on Abdul Majeed. If he's in the squad, great, but then he should at least get a call-up, get some game minutes, He should at least get some game minutes. It's very, very important. The next player would be Jerome Opoku. With Jerome Opoku, he has sent a call-up to the Black Stars. He has played. His debut wasn't great. When he went to USA and played against Mexico in USA, it wasn't great. But then during the international break, it wasn't bad when he was paired with Edmund Adu. Jerome Opoku and Edmund Adu didn't really play badly at all. They were very good. And I feel like if Otto Addo wants to really, bring in fresh blood, young players, Jerome Opoku will be that guy that will definitely be in the squad. He's tall. He plays a Baxter share. He plays regularly. Game minutes, he has seen it all. He has the presence. So area duels, set pieces, he's going to be that main guy. So I believe that definitely he's a player that could earn a spot in Otto Addo's squad list for the World Cup qualifiers. The next player would be Stefan Ambros. With Stefan Ambros, I believe he will be on the standby list just in case something happens to any of these centre backs. Stefan Ambros will be on the standby list. He's just coming back from injury. So I don't see him making the squad straight like that. definitely he will be on the standby list. And then the last centre back would be Nii Armah of Nii Armah. He has earned a call up to the Black Stars multiple times, but then he doesn't play. He doesn't get game minutes. That is my problem. But then I just hope that if there is an opportunity to bring in a Ghana Premier League player, such as Nii Armah of Nii Armah, he should try and get some game minutes. It's very, very important. So guys, these are the centre backs I believe would or would not make Otto Addo squad. I'm going to go through it very quickly once more. Alexander Djiku, I believe he's going to make the squad. Muhamed Salisu, it is 50-50, but I still believe he's going to make the squad. Nathaniel Amartey, no, he's not going to make the squad. Nicolas Opoku, 50-50, but then I believe he's going to make the squad. Kassim Adam, no, he shouldn't make the squad. Nathaniel AJ, I 100% support it if he makes the squad. Abdul Majeed, it's also 50-50, but then if he makes the squad, it wouldn't be bad at all. Jerome Opoku, he could probably make the squad. I won't be surprised if he makes the squad. Stefan Ambros, 50-50, he could be on the standby list. Nurudeen Abdullah, 50-50, he could also be on the standby list. And also Edmund Adu. As for that one, don't be surprised. It could really, really happen. This is my own, predicted centre backs for Mali and also Central African Republic in the World Cup qualifiers. Thanks for joining me. My name is Adam. I'll make sure to see you in the next one. Charlie, we go vibe.